morning friends. Now I want to start this GD with a quotation, old is gold. Basically music is of two types, classical music and pop music. Generally we believe in that Western countries follows pop music and Eastern countries like especially India follows classical music. There is a faith in India that classical music is brought from heaven to the earth for the music listeners in the earth. It is brought by Lord Shiva and it is believed in India. As the beginning of the GD, I stated that old is gold. It is because of classical music as older than pop music. As proof of that, I stated that quotation and I believe that classical music is better than pop music and classical music is an older one.
Yes, Rakesh, I agree with you. As I think, as this topic is between 80s and 90s music and recent music, as before constructing a house, it will look like a dirty. After construction, it will become a good house and good looking also. I think in 80s 90s it was being constructing and this reason is constructed music.
Okay, I do agree with you. In olden days, most of the music which gives us relaxation and most of them are more meaningful when compared to recent music. In olden days, somewhat difficulty is faced by the people in order to create new music, but nowadays due to updation has occurred and it is easy to create a music.
I agree with all of you, but just like a calculator can never be better than a computer, it is just that times change and people also like to listen to different music. So with that, the beat has changed, lyric is being dominated by music, but we have to accept that old music is only listened by very less people nowadays. Pop music is listened by everyone. So maybe we should consider that judgment of all those people who listen to pop music.
Yes, Vaishnav. As in olden days, lyric is most important than music.
That's the thing, and the lyrics has there in the music. Actually, the theme based in nowadays the latest music on.
Actually, in pop music we didn't consider any lyrics, but in class, whenever we coming to classical music, there is a need of lyrics. Example, when I consider Tyagaraja musics, we have a lot of lyrics and it gives a good meaning. Nowadays, the youth are showing more interest to pop music. So, in pop music, there is a less chance for importance of music.
Yes, right.
So, the importance of lyrics maybe decreases nowadays.
Yes, Rakesh, what you said is right, but in 80s, 90s and recent music, each has its own way. And in 80s, 90s music, it has a little bit classical than these 90s and the recent music. But nowadays, the lyrics are not well to listen, and when it compared to the 80s and 90s and the recent music, what are the lyrics and the theme and the classic is more better than these two.
As I agree with you. As in 80s 90s, if you listen to a song, it was very meaningful and it is situational to the movie. But nowadays, it was failing to have it in a track.
Yes, Gautam, I agree, but even now there are many songs which give importance to lyrics. They are also considered pop music. It is just that people like to listen to better lyrics right now because it is faster, we can understand easily. And also your example about an old house, you are applying new paints to it. It is the same like remixing old songs.
Yes.
No, Vaishnav. As we are talking, we should not.
My opinion is that based on the invention of new instruments from the 80s to 90s, the music also changed from new version.
In my opinion, youth is attracted towards the pop music and old is attracted to classical music. But impact of Western culture, youth is attracted to pop music. As like leaf is leaf, root and root. As Sanskrit is mother of all languages, the classical music is mother of all music.
As I agree with you, but in 80s 90s, the music was only created with instruments only. But nowadays, minimum instrument was also creating as a music and it was inventing in molds.
I am sorry friends, sorry to interrupt you. Let's give a chance to Srija to speak something.
In olden days, we can hear the lyrics more, but nowadays lyrics are dominated by music instruments. So I think that olden days music is better than.
I agree with you, Srija, but nowadays the people are listening the music only for beats and also lyrics also, but the lyrics are dominating the beats. Sorry, beats are dominating the lyrics.
but for a song, lyrics is most important. So,
Srita, for a song, the song is most important. It is not lyrics or music. The final song is more important than anything else.
Most of
Sorry,
the
I think
music
we are interrupting the topic.
As friends, singing a classical song is more tougher than singing a pop song. So, who sings classical songs are more practical.
I don't think it is tough to sing classical songs because they are classical. It is because we don't listen to classical songs, it is tough for us. But we listen to pop songs more, so it is easy to sing. If a person is there who listens to more classical songs, he can easily sing classical songs.
Vaishnav, I want to say something like that. For singing a classical song, we have to consider so many things like gamakas, ragas, and there are some rules for singing a classical song.
When,
but when we are coming
when
to
you
pop
start
song, we
including
didn't
studies
take
in
it.
music, then it starts to lose the heart in it. It is mostly about listening and learning, not about reading and knowing the words and learning.
Okay, so
And rhythm is also more important. Coming to the latest music, rhythm is having more importance in it.
And also, like how Gautam said, with new instruments, new music is coming. I think it is more creativity instead of wrong, because in that days we had less instruments, we had less forms to create music. But now almost everything can be used to create music because we are more creative in every way.
In olden days, the songs in the movie, the songs will come about to the situation, but in these days, some songs are coming, but some songs are not coming to the situation. They are putting the songs for the movie as it is not matching to the situation.
No, as they are not in the situation, but they are very popular. They are going to be popular in that field.
Yes, I agree with you, but it is not coming to the situation. Yeah, the songs are good. Not, I'm agreeing, but the situation of the songs is not.
This is because most of the music doesn't have lyrics that we can understood very well by hearing the music.
there is one point coming to my mind that nowadays there is a problem for the music. Everyone says things like that music is only for cinemas. There is another word for the music, there are some problems telecasting in nowadays, like Rela Renela. There is another Janapadas also there in part of the music. Everyone thinks that music only constructed to or restricted to only cinemas and cinema music.
Yes, I agree with Rakesh that recent music is not reaching to all people because everybody is thinking only movies are music. Well, more music is released outside in albums and everything, but it is not reaching people because mainly in India there are no services where music is sold or music can be heard through your phones, but in the other countries there are services where you can easily listen to music freely.
Yes, Vaishnav. In olden days that there are no albums were being created, but nowadays there are many albums are there.
Yes, I agree with you, but not every album is reaching to the people. What is the best? They are choosing the best and listening to the music.
Yes, I agree with Yashwant. It is taking what we have to decide. It is taking the decision out of our hands. Only which the directors and everyone think is good. That only we are listening. Directly we can't listen from the artists themselves.
Okay, friends. I think all of you are discussed so many points about the 80s music and the recent music. I finally want to conclude that food is good, food is food. That we are eating either a chapati or a rice, as both are very energy. So there is no old music and recent music, but music is music. Rock and rock until you shake.
I also want to say another point that classical music reflects our faith and glory of our country, and pop music reflects the enjoyment of the youth. Enjoy the pop music, but don't neglect our classical music.